Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 22 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio. We're playing Angels March, we're playing a tutorial, we're playing a Let's Play. I don't know what you call it. I keep being sort of back and forth on what we should call it. I will try to explain more in detail what I want to do. So, last time we built a sulfuric sulfur plant. This is very nice, very neat, and I'm totally happy with it. This is exactly at the position where I want it. You can see here just some storage indicators as well. I'm running out of barrels, so this is all I can do. I'm kind of not sure whether I want to barrel it or not, because barrels are great because they don't get lost. But on the other hand, look at the amount I'm stored on this line. That's a bit wasteful. I could have just put it into pipes and it wouldn't take up much space. And I also need to operate sort of the back and forth of barrels as well. Now that's not what we're going to look at. We're going to look at today. We're going to look at, as you can see here, I've drawn some lines here. Let's walk through it and describe what the purpose is. So I've built this storage. This is only just to get it started. I don't intend to have storage here. These will function as storage, and then they'll go in, merge, go up on 6 lines. Then I'm building this. This is my new way of building a balancer. This basically says all of these have the condition of anything in here is bigger than 100, then it outputs. This works flawlessly as a balancer. It solved the problems that I had earlier where it was only some of them using, but this works fine. So basically it takes 2 out, but lets 6 continue if there are 6. So if anything goes out, then it will have less. I'm going to do the same here, but I'm going to then assume that after this, we've taken out here. This is for making chunks. You can see the icon. We will... Oh, I thought it was light blue. I thought it was duratite, and I got freaked out. It is the sapphirite. I get 4 leads leading on. I will, at the output here, have 2 chunks and 2 chunks on either side. So 8 lanes in total. And this location will then make the chunks, 2 lanes of chunks into 2 lanes of, you can see here, of crystals. And they continue to go up. And then I use this setup as well. Let's actually look at it outside of this. I am totally happy about this. I love this setup as a balancer because this allows me to go in here. They are just constrained. These have the condition anything over 100, then it splits out. This is a very tight way of making a T intersection. Making that with 1 lane is easy. You just basically just put in a splitter and go either side. That's fine. But as soon as you have 2 lanes, it gets a bit dodgy. And when you have 4 lanes, it becomes stupid and annoying. Except when you do this. So this is my my setup and what we want to do here. Now, what I've done a couple of episodes ago was build this location generating a lot of mineral catalyst. However, the mineral catalyst, I think it was generating 42 per second. And if I want to use exclusively these, then I basically need 1 in 4 materials. You can see here, I take 1 mineral catalyst and then I used 2 crushed 4 ore. When you get to the more advanced ones, it's the same, and then you get to the really advanced one, it's still 1 in 8 or 1 in 6. So the idea here is that I actually need to scale this up to 1/4 of all of this. That doesn't add up, right? So what I'm going to do is I changed actually my mind. I'm going to use the new formula up here, the crushed ferrous ore. This is what we're going to build today. This one can be crushed or it can be sorted. You know, the sorting here does not require any mineral catalyst. And likewise for the cupric. And there actually the manganese is complete junk. But if we look at the manganese, where should we take? Crushed ferrous ore, yes. Go into the manganese. Manganese goes into here. It can be combined with steel to double the steel production. Or go to manganese, why would I want that? With aluminium it can double, or with iron. So in the beginning I'm simply just adding it to the iron, which means that this recipe up here this one could just as well be double iron, be 4 iron. So that's a pretty good deal, and that's what we're going to do. So we are going to build some things up here. We're going to start by having ferrous, crushed sapphirite, crushed zeolite, crushed rubite. Funnily enough, those are the 3 I've now hinted at. They are not really on the belt because I wanted to put this on the belt so that we could see it together flow up here. But we'll do that at the very end. So let's see if it works. Now this one is running at a speed of 2. Oh, sorry. And it takes in 2 of each per second. So that means it's actually consuming 4 per second. That means I really need loaders inbound here. And then I think this is the way to do it. There. That's now a unit. Very, very simple. And the point is, it is tileable. Boom. Like this. Oh, where's my truck? Oh, here's my truck. Need to get a bit closer. So this one is taking 4 of each. That means this is taking 8. So I could basically say this consumes a yellow belt. I don't know why I put it there, because I don't really need it. Let's take this one out. So now this is at a speed of 2. That means this is producing 12 ferrous ore per second. That's quite a lot. And let's look at this. This goes into a sorter. Do I have a sorter? No, apparently not. I should have a few in here. Let's look at a sorting engine. I am going to sort. Where are we? Sorting here. This is running only at a speed 1, while this is on speed 2, so half speed. That means this should be, this is taking 4 per second, and this was producing 12 per second, so I need 3 of these for each one. So the way I want to do this is basically make it like this. So it goes out here, and then the one thing I should consider, yeah, I'm just thinking how I want it. I want it to come in here and go out the other side, or do I want to go out the... Yes, because I want to make... See, the belts come in from this side, but I want to come in from the south side. So basically I need to do this part. Something like this. And then that should be able to... Oh, the truck is in the way. Please don't break anything. There we go. And then I need to mirror it on the other side. And that means I should get the finished product going back this direction. I'll have 2 lanes in. Oops. Maybe that's too close. Nah. So that's going to be the output. And then I'll have the same output on the other side. Like this. Yep. Now this one I need to figure out. So this is producing 12. That means a yellow one is sufficient. Okay, how are we going to do this? We are going to simply say... Basically I need the inbounds to be here. How close can I make it? What about... Oops. Need to switch, so I use yellow belts. This is the closest I can make it. Yep. I like this. I like this. I don't like this. There. Ah, here it is. Just removing the shortcuts. Oh, I think this is totally like I want it. Yes. And... Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why is that not the same? What? Ah, these are by 1. Yeah, there's 2 on either side. This is a huge location, so there we go. This will be... How far can I make it? What if I do it here? Yeah, so they're connected. Great. That means this one can also be put out here. Sweet. And then I'll just link it up here just for the hell of it so that it stops blinking. Excellent. Let's continue to build this. Why actually here? Should be like this. That's better. Can I copy this one and get anything out of it? Maybe. What? And it will be slightly different. Yes, here. Except this one will now no longer need a lot of splitters here. Neither with this. And if this comes out as 12 here, then these are inputs and outputs working flawlessly. That means I can take yellow belts all the way through here. That actually should be yellow belts. I like this. This is a very, very nice setup. Let's put some lights in there because that'll make it all the more nice and homely and all that. So this setup we built here is now producing 24 ore per second. Now I just need to build it reverse. Oh, I wish there was a reverser. There is, but I don't have it. So I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Switch to the red ones here. How far? Copy, paste. Okay. Yes. And oh, from here. I'm just getting completely just confused by this. Mirroring is apparently not as easy as I thought it would be. Here and here. That makes sense? Alright, I'm gonna get you closer without breaking things. I wish I could figure out what's front and back on this truck. Okay, you're gonna go here in the middle. That means you can reach the most of it. It looks like the same with the exception of some power poles. Can I make it? No, it can exactly not make it. Oh well. There, now they can make this. And we continue. Actually, this one should be mirrored, so that should be easy, I think. Yes, and I even placed them incorrectly. I managed to pick up 2 of those. That's a pretty big problem. There. Okay, this is... Now the next part is, did I actually align it correctly? Because I will need to take this part. Anything coming? Yes. Okay. That actually isn't correct. I need to split it out. Okay, so there's 2 in between and it's definitely not in the middle. I need to find the middle here. That's the middle. These 2 are the middle. That means all of this has to be removed. Good thing I have loyal robots. And I actually also... Okay, how much space do I need? Alright, one thing. This blueprint, it goes into my stored blueprint because then you will have it. I think that's a reasonable one to save. It's a nice design. Let's see if we can find it. There it is. How close do I want to make it? This is probably too close. What about like this? And then moving up. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. And we'll have some very, very busy robots now. And of course, this part in here, let's see. They are coming in as one yellow belt. That's actually, we're getting in trouble here because it will be more than 4 red belts coming out. That's interesting. That means, oh, stop all of it. Oh, crap. That means I actually need more space. I need 6 lanes. I get 6 lanes in, then I should get 6 lanes out as well, right? That means, how are we going to do this? Let's move this, and so I take this one. I actually have to move it out 1 tile because I need 6 lanes in the middle. 1 tile out. Wonderful. Love that. The other one. 1, 2. 2 tiles out. And I think I'm gonna wait with anything else. These will most likely come from here. Got it. Yes, that's one. Next. It doesn't matter which one goes where, but let's see. I have also indicated here, I have reserved lines, 2 lanes for each of those catalysts that we'll eventually need, 4 lanes for the other ones. That means I need 2 of the ones here and 2 from down here. So the next 2 lines here, I can take, you know what, I think I will take this one. And that means I'll take from here. How far can we? And now comes the more difficult one. They come from all the way down here. Nope. Got it. And the next one. How are we doing this? Yeah, so this looks almost symmetrical. And we have all the 3 items in here. Looks good. There's the difference here. I think I'll take red belts. And might as well just, oh. Yeah, so they go out here, but everything in the middle here will be red belts. Yes, let's do that. Take this one. Off you go. Actually, no, I may need those instead. All the way here. Got it. 1, 2, did we agree? See, I know this is correct. It's the best way to save materials, but I don't like building underground belts longer than they need to be. And I know that's inefficient, but I like this way of doing it. Here, so I can see where the lines are coming. And now it gets a bit more tricky, because there are 6 lanes. I'm getting 486. So how do we do this? I have an idea. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but it's an idea. That's a way to change the loading here. And that gives us now... Oh, how lovely it is that they are not getting overridden on when I replace or try to... Oops. When I draw here, it doesn't replace the loader. Thank you for not replacing loaders. Ah, I should have some yellow belts here. Yes. More yellow belts. More yellow belts. So I like this, and that will give us the opportunity just to say, I'll just take 4 out. There, because it's 8 yellow in. Now I need you to go out, and there's no way that I can drive safely through location. Everything is now no longer connected, so we just take here. Got it. We need to go around. Don't break anything. Thank you very much. Here. Now, another round. 1, 2. Lovely. I love it. Oh, are they... They're mine. Ah, oh, damn it. Really shouldn't have anything. There. And all of this is created. I will need... Oh, sorry. They definitely need to be there, but can I... Funny enough, like... There. Good. And... Here. Good. And I can also do the same in the other lane. Got it. It's important that it looks exactly the same. And... Wire this up. Wire this up. Wire this up. These are now going to be... This is where it gets a bit more dodgy because I don't really know how to do this. How much? Oof, it's not a lot left. So how are we gonna do this? I think there's another way. Oh, there's another way. We're getting in. That's actually something I probably should have done a long time ago. And what's the earliest it can be done is here. Great. Probably should have done this, generally speaking. Good. And I need some loaders. Oops. 6 loaders. You. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. I can't tell what's front and back. Back? No. Front? Okay. Here. And goes out. This will now be 3 lanes of iron. 1, 2, 3. And 3 lanes of manganese. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, it won't run for very long, but it can run. Good. Should I just establish something up here just for the hell of it? Yes, let's do that. Now you need to reverse. Oh, this is so risky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I hope you are ready to... Does it fit? No, it does not fit. Ready for the exciting moment when we wire everything up and see if it works. This is my favorite part of playing and designing Factorio. That's designing something big like this, spending half an hour designing, and then wiring it up and see if it works. First, we're gonna go, of course, go through and see if everything has been done as it should. And I bet you're finding some errors that I haven't found yet. But I love this setup. This is a beautiful belted setup. Though, now the more I think about it, the more it doesn't make any sense not to do this part. Then I don't need this part. These do not need to be here. Yeah, this is much nicer. Why did I not think of this before? I think it was just simply because it was possible to do it. Possible to do with yellow belts. I had yellow belts everywhere, so the change from yellow belt to red belt did not seem that natural. Or basically it didn't seem necessary. Oops. Going up, going up, going up, going up. And that leads us to 6 lanes in and the lanes out. And they go in here. There should be iron in one and copper in the other, and manganese in the other. Then the next question is to wire it up. Okay, we are going to see if the whole damn thing works. There's a lot of things going on. Okay, let's actually get a little car and go down here. I have enough red belts to make it work. Oops. Are we ready? Oh, this is beautiful. I'm gonna hurry up here. And the rubite. And we move up. Here they are. It goes up. Goes up. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. Oops. Yeah, I can't drive on the belts when I put these indicators here. Let's see. Yes, Saphirite is coming first. Let's follow it all the way up. Pick up the car. Saphirite coming in. 4 lanes heavy. Ah, just so crisp. Tick, 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 tick. This is... You can see here it takes 4 lanes in and splits it into 4/6 on each. Goes in. Here. Continues upwards. Go into locations. And I can see that I have not been consistent here. Anything else? Yeah. There. There. Right, that was easy to fix. And here comes the next part. This Giverlight is coming in. Beautiful as well. I'm just hoping that it works. Of course, this one's not working yet. But the great thing is, when... And here comes the rubite. Lovely rubite. This looks awesome. You can hear my enthusiasm about it. And I don't think there's any problem with me being enthusiastic about how cool this is. So this will be fully saturated easily. And here comes the outbound. That will generate us a lot of... So this will basically generate 6 lanes of iron. Basically, that's what we can convert it into. Look at that. I'm so happy that it just works. It just... God damn it, it just worked flawlessly. I'm going to monitor everything to see if everything... This one's working, this one's working. Of course, they are getting stuck on... Yeah, that is 1 full belt in. Yes. And that's to be expected. It should be everything being saturated. You can see, yeah, this belt is... Now this belt is saturated. And that means more will... This belt is not saturated, but all of the belts will be saturated. See here. This one will need to go all the way up to 220. Once that's saturated, more will go on. See this one? That it'll only consume what it needs moving forward. And until that happens, then the next one will not saturate. You can see here. This is using everything it can. And the output is not as much. But look at this. This is 24 outbound per second. So 24, 24, 24. I don't even know how many times 24 that is. It's 144 per second. I think this is one of my best designs. It's so crisp and looks so beautiful, those colors. This is why we built Angels. This is why we designed it. I am so happy about it. I hope you're sharing my enthusiasm. This is beautiful. Beautiful. All right, I think we're going to wrap it up before we notice a mistake and then I get bogged down in sorting it. Sorting, ironically. So let's leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you will check back next time when we start figuring out what are we going to do with this iron and manganese. We are producing 72 per second and we need to consume more than that. That'll be a huge influx of iron we are going to get from here. So thank you and see you next time. Bye.